coaching of people seeking employment. My specific focus is newcomers, so people who've just come in from all over the world, all nationalities. Their main, since I work in a Flemish sector, one of the main common factor that they share is language, that they have a problem with the language. I train them, help them. Those who need reorientation, I help them, I advise them, and I get them the job that they deserve or the job that they would most like to have. Now, how did I get to this? I think I will give. Yes, shall I? Yes. How did I get here? I've always been green. I think I'm through and through green. And when green was initiated in my region, I jumped on the wagon, and I was one of the founding mothers, I cannot say fathers, of green in my region. At the time, I did not participate because I was still, I'm a mother of 4. And I was working on my PhD, which is not yet done, but I was working on it then. And so now, when things are a little bit easier, kids are a little bit older, I decided it's time. And so here I am. I like the European Parliament because I've done a stage, a 1-year stage in the European Parliament, and I feel that I'm quite familiar with this particular level of politics. So I thank you for your support.
Thank you, Stella. So Stella, tell us a little bit more. What are you planning to do when you're in the European Parliament? We're sitting here, people want to support you, but what is it that you're going to take there? Or what is it that you're going to bring that is new to the rest of us sitting here today?
Yes. Okay. There are two, besides the green theme, which I will not go into at the moment. I want to mention 2 of my pet issues that are really burning strongly in my heart. I believe that people of foreign origin have become a very strong, a very strong category of voters, and they cannot be ignored anymore. Unfortunately, this category of voters are not very well informed of what they can or cannot do. And many of them are unaware of what all the parties represent. There needs to be more information so that we can appeal to our people and get our people voting. I mean, I'm not saying that they should necessarily vote for Green, but when they are not aware of the power that they hold, come voting time, then we are going to lose these people, this category, us, to the wrong parties which do not represent or promote our needs. So informing this category of voters is for me a very, very strong priority. When it comes to European Parliament, in my opinion, the European Parliament is very pale, it's very male, and it's very old. We need to make it have more color. We need to make it younger. We need more women. We need more diversity in the European Parliament. It needs to be a microcosmic reflection of Europe, and Europe is no longer pale. Okay?
Stella, as you're saying that, what are you going to do? You're going to be the first, maybe, color in the European Parliament. We're hoping for that. But what about the rest of the people? What would you like to tell the rest of the people sitting here? How can they also participate in this political system? Because like you said, a lot of the African people, or a lot of the people of color are left out of the system because they're uninformed. How can we participate? What should we be doing? I mean, is it interesting for me, really, in the European Parliament?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I work full-time, but I'm also involved in a lot of NGOs on various capacities, and this enables us to have dialogue with various people. It enables us to come out of our little cocoon and know that we can make an impact in society. Each and every one of us, however little or however large, can make an impact in society. And we cannot do that if we just, cocoon ourselves, or we have this ghetto attitude and, that's not us, and we are not. We're here We live here. We cannot mark time until the time we go back to our countries. No, this is now. And if it is now, then we need to play a very active role on matters that have an influence on our lives right now, on various capacities. It doesn't have to be politics, but if you involve yourself in NGOs, for example, and in other parties, whether it is sport or... There are so many possible ways to be involved, and we need to do that.
Thank you, Stella. So, ladies and gentlemen, you have Stella in front of you. What would you like to ask her right now as she's sitting here? You can fire. This is your moment. If you have any burning question, if you would like her to explain to you what she's doing, if you'd like to know more about what she's doing, this is now. The floor is open before Stella says one word more. Please, sir, and do introduce yourself just for the benefit of our...
My name is Emmanuel Ajufo. I'm an editor. I'm also into public relations generally. And I also work with NGOs in the system. I'm very happy to hear that, to know that you are coming out, Stella, in the European Parliament. I know I've seen you